We got down again. Got two rats. Sean Strickland revealed the blue.
All right, we are live. We are live. Young Obi in the house. Everything
Yo,
looks
yo.
solid. Monday, the most chill day of the week. Let's see here.
Oh, you got like the zoomed in version, huh?
Yeah, that's why it was like but I'm looking at it on the stream. If you drew up a trade, you should be able to, I would say maybe just go single chart, and then when you draw your trade up, it should look pretty clean. Um And then on the stream here, you guys should be able to click 1440, and you can. So as long as you're on 1440, you can see it. I can see it. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it looks sick. Looks good.
Yeah, you can see it clear as day. Both charts. Obi to the left and the black and white. I'm to the right. My name is on my chart as well. So yeah, we're chilling. I was looking at something here, man. At pre-market, I noticed my signature move with this SMT down into this midnight price. However, RTY is still lagging behind here, so that makes me think maybe something's up. Who knows? But hopefully you guys entered the giveaway today. There was a random giveaway today. If you haven't been up to date with that, you make sure you're in the chat room, make sure you're keeping up with what we post. 3 giveaways in the past 2 days, or 3 giveaways in the past 4 days, if you count the weekend. But tell me, bro, how did this guy beat the Ilya kid? Was it submission?
No, but he literally beat his face up like,
Okay. All right. So yeah, it was one of those
bro,
where he didn't.
biggest upset in UFC history, man. No one saw that coming. Nobody.
Wow, bro, that's hilarious. That is
Bro,
hilarious.
you should see the videos where he literally beat his face, like he deformed his face. His face doesn't even look like it was did. Yeah.
Oh, that's uh that's sports for you.
Yeah. Hey man, don't ever take. I'm good with charts, man, not sports. Fuck that.
Yeah, especially how the Spurs went out. The Spurs got their face beat in too, bro. So I get it. Spurs definitely did not. But I ain't gonna lie, that boy Brunson is I'm one of his biggest fans now.
Oh yeah, Brunson's a G, bro. I like the way he
Brunson,
plays too. He
bro,
plays he
is
plays smart.
very, very high IQ, very skilled. Yeah, everything about the way that guy plays is professional,
Yeah.
elite, to say
And
the
I love
least.
how he's not a foul baiter either. Like
Yeah, nah,
he
yeah, straight to the bucket.
yeah, bucket. He likes to get bucket. He's a playmaker and get a buckets.
Yeah, yeah. So RTY trying to catch up here. Is RTY the play? Is RTY the play today? What does RTY end up telling us? What does RTY end up telling us today? All right, cool. Do, 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 do. Where's my music? Music. Gotta put the music on. There it is.
Well, I got my options account ready, bro.
Yes, sir. Same, bro. We are getting ready for the options takeover, guys. It's gonna be fun. Grow a live account from a few thousand to 10K is the goal.
Yeah.
Same way you do your eval account, just not as aggressive. But you know how many evals we've passed, how many payouts we've reached, how many buffers we've accumulated. If all of that were to be deposited into my live options account, there's no way you could blow that one.
And I've been looking at those contract prices, man. They're like pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's all about like how you get involved into the same trade, right? You can go in the money, out the money, at the money.
Yeah.
But from what I could see, the cheapest contracts are going to be out of the money. And even if you're only like 50 cents or 80 cents out of the money, you get a massive discount. I'm like, okay, that's not a deal breaker for me because we know the market likes to run. So if I get in a little bit late, as long as it keeps running, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And now I just got massive risk to reward where one trade, if I would have bought it in the money, would have only given me like 100% return or 110% return because of how much you had to pay for it. That contract could cost you $250, but then you take a out of the money strike, literally 80 cents away from where you would have taken the in the money. And
Yeah.
now you pay $60 for those contracts, and now you just made 300 something percent because of your contract price was so low compared to what the actual contract is worth right now after the move hits.
I'm looking at the contract prices like right now in the money. QQQ calls.
Mhm. Oh let's
You're
look at that. Actually, good point. I'm gonna use Webull so I can pull up everything.
so look at that shit. You get in the money QQQ calls. Right now your max loss is $230 if we just, you're completely
We're
wrong.
completely
But if
wrong.
but if you're right in the money 741 calls, if price just rallies another $2, you make 150% return.
Beautiful, beautiful. Here, let me.
I see why these guys they trade this and just leave it. Bro, these contracts are going crazy, bro.
Bro, it's like It's a no-brainer. And the catch is just learning about expirations and which type of expiration you want to be playing. I think that's the part that's intimidating. That may
Yeah.
makes it a little difficult, but and I was thinking maybe we start incorporating some sort of TV while we sit around. So we can go look at the Wall Street, kind of like how we had it Friday, where you could see Wall Street traders live. Watch those guys in the suits run around and be frantic in the morning.
That would be funny to watch. Yeah.
The IPO was nice. They who was streaming that? Everyone was literally just sitting by their computers waiting for IPO to go live. Wall Street live. Stream. Boom, 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 boom. All right, yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna put this on here. Window capture. Okay, window capture. There we go. No audio. Perfect. All right, yeah. There we go. Got a little TV going at the bottom. We're chilling.
Little TV.
Just watch people yap. I wish the captions were a little bigger, but hey. Verify your password. Verify trading password. Wait, what? Forgot the password. Reset. Maybe.
Oh, you were doing it, bro.
Yeah, RTY is a bit strange here.
I can hear your kids. You got your kids today, don't you?
Bro, this boy will be here every day. Hey, Tracy. Close your door. Perfect. Perfect. My mic might be a little bit loud too. Let me turn it down. All right.
All right, bro. So what do we got? So Monday open.
Oh, remember that
Yeah.
that yen carry trade? The Japanese
The
rate decision is gonna be Tuesday at 3 a.m.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that. The reel you sent me.
they're supposed to raise the rates, bro. And the last time those rates were raised to 1% was detrimental to the U.S. stock.
stock market crash.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think we're about to see that sometime this week.
Should we long this guy full port, chat? Full port longs. Let me see this. Close 8725. Okay. Close 7775. Close 6325. 63. Huh? 63. 775. 775. We just rebalanced into a 15-minute gap. Full port long. Just kidding.
Just kidding, but almost not too jokingly. We trusted XX Max Samsung 8. No, unable to verify SMS verification. Come on, bro, stop playing. Let me log in. 231586. Bingo, bango, boom. All right, yeah. So let's start exploring some of these options contracts here. I was looking at a few like AMD and Marvel and IWM were really clean in the correlation to QQQ. You won't need them if the QQQ is doing well. Those are just like backup plans if the QQQ plays hard to get. You should be able to catch that same move on a different stock. 15-minute gap is, where is that? 15-minute. Yeah. NASDAQ taps at 15. ES leaves it open. 10 a.m. opens lower. Yeah. It's strange how RTY is struggling here, though. RTY is struggling. Boom, 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 boom. 10 a.m. here. RTY leaking lower, bro. This could lead to a sell-off or a massive flip on the RTY. RTY could pull us down, or RTY could catch up here in a second.
Oh, the Russell's selling off. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's on a nice landslide. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. So yeah, now we can look at now we can look at these options. All right, yeah. So Webull is cool because it lets you paper trade. You can get in here and figure out what things would look like, before putting real money on it. So QQQ, like you were mentioning earlier, let's go look at some. Let's look at
Yeah,
some
the
contracts.
contracts. Yeah.
QQQ. I'm looking for market stop, trailing stop, quantity.
Yo.
Mm, 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 mm. All right, what's the balance? How do I go in here and just make some changes to this? All right, cool. I feel like I'm on the wrong thing. That's the trust. Let me find out. My watch list. Symbol name QQQ. Chess, potion, launcher. No, that's it. Why is it not giving me the full rundown here? Oh, look at RTY. Yeah, we might pull all the others back lower here, bro. That would be fire. But
Oh.
so why if you're looking at your options, let me go to Robinhood because you should be able to see the contracts for zero DTE, whatever. It's not even letting me pick my preference.
You said you could paper trade on there for now?
On Webull, yeah, you can paper trade.
How about Robinhood?
They don't have it on Robinhood.
Uh,
But why it won't even let me pick my contract expiration though? It's almost like I'm trading shares instead of options. Boom, 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 boom. Hmm. Let me see what the Robinhood looks like right now. Oh, Robinhood. All right, so we go options. Nasdaq index. No, we're looking for QQQ. QQQ. And let's go. There we go. 739. Trade options. All right, here we go. So today, so the current price is 740. Out of the money, 741.
those 740 calls look good. And the money 740.
For 240 bucks per contract
Yep.
on the calls. And then you
Yep.
have 742. I would probably look at the 742. One contract would be $130. break even, max loss, unlimited, max profit. Why does it say max profit? High likelihood on the field, max profit would be expected loss, expected gain. See, no, that's what I don't like. Limit
What's
order.
that?
It's telling me my max profit would only be so and so, but my max loss is unlimited. I don't want that. I want my max profit to be unlimited also. It looks like no matter how high this goes,
That doesn't sound right.
I think
With
it's
option
because that's
contracts.
why. It's because if you take the bid price, there's a max profit, but if you take the ask price, there's unlimited. There now, yeah, see, that's some like for example, if you click on the calls, if you click the bid as your choice, it'll give you a
Yeah.
max profit. But if you click the ask, it gives you unlimited max profit with a limited loss. Yeah. So the bid and ask actually matters. Yeah. So if I took the 741 call, right? Ask $1.66, the contract would be $170 max loss, and then max profit would be unlimited. Yeah, there we go. So only take the ask. Don't take the bid for your strikes. Fair enough. Fair enough. But so the paper trading doesn't allow you to do the zero DTE, the today 12. Yeah, it's not letting you play with the expiration. But Robinhood, of course, you get to at least see what the cost would be right now.
Yeah, I got a paper trade. I'm just looking at it like, okay. Looking at how it works, how
Yeah, I'm watching ES here. We breached this 930 low. I'm looking for shorts. Same setup from last week on the short. Yeah, I would want to see price start breaching one of these 30-minute lows here. Maybe not right now, maybe the next 30-minute low. And I'll drop a paper trade too. See if that shows any promise. SpaceX at 174, bro. This is, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you didn't buy the IPO and you literally bought today, you're already up. 162 is the closing. It's up 12 points, which is phenomenal. Let's go look at the SpaceX contracts, bro.
they don't have any. I already checked.
Oh, you're right. Oh no.
I was hoping they have contracts to trade them, but they don't.
Yeah, you just gotta buy shares.
Yeah. You better have millions of dollars laying around to buy
Make
those
money on
shares.
their shares. Yeah. So that's what's gonna keep it propped up. You can't even trade the options. You have to play the shares. So that's essentially locking in those bullish moves for a long time. Once the options become available, then people might be able to start selling and manipulating
Yeah.
it. But US and Iran reach a deal to halt the war and reopen the Hormuz. But they're just playing in front of our faces at this point, bro. They are just playing in our faces. Peace deal after peace deal. But yeah, I definitely want to see this get breached. We have to start screen recording these sessions so that if we do catch bangers, they are in the vault ready for clipping.
Yeah, but I try to pull that stream up that we caught the trade on. I the
On
short.
Wednesday, yeah.
I couldn't find it, bro. I was like, damn.
It's all good. That's more reason to catch more bangers so we can have them clipped up.
Trying to post it for the stream, bro. 628.
Bro,
609.
and then the lady on the news here, she wants to wear a New York Knicks shirt. The Knicks did them so dirty, bro. Oh my goodness. 4-1.
They cracked. Well, the Knicks are. LeBron should go to the Knicks. You're right. Screw it.
Why not? Go to the Knicks, come off the bench, take a pay cut, and just obliterate the NBA. Man, they're talking about Jaylen Brown might be leaving the Celtics. I'm like, come on, bro. He's been on his streaming rants.
Twitch. He's been on Twitch or something.
Yeah.
That boy needs to chill, man. He's starting to get on the blacklist of NBA. This is why we avoid Mondays, bro. Look at this price action.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know. This might go back bullish, man. It looks like RTY is chilling.
That liquidity it's building looks nice, but we got to see volume. There's no volume, so what do? We're up 900 handles on the day so far, guys.
900. You ready for football, bro?
Hell yeah, bro. Go Niners.
Facts. Niners gonna be solid.
Who you got?
Bro, I'm a fan of good football, so I like whoever is playing good football. If the Rams live up to the hype, I'll be following every Rams game.
To the Rams.
Rams are loaded, and they're saying that Aaron Donald has a great chance of coming out of retirement.
I saw that. I thought that was fake news. That's real? Aaron Donald,
Bro, it's
man.
if you look on Kalshi, the chances of him
Yeah.
coming out is very high. It's crazy.
Bro, I'm just gonna stick to my day trading, bro. I'm not trying to dibble and dabble in Kalshi and sports betting. I suck at everything else.
Oh yeah, yeah, nah, yeah. No, don't put money on it. It's just a reference to like, oh, maybe this guy is actually coming out. Hopefully he does, but
Well, it's crazy that you can gamble on anything now with all
that
these.
would be it would be yeah. Yeah. They want your money anyway, anything you think about you can lose money on.
Yeah. Fucking hell, man. So I have a paper trade on the option 0 DTs. This trade would have got stopped out on futures if you put on, but like on the options is only you're basically at break even right now. Those 741 calls.
What on QQQ, right? What
Yeah.
pull up a QQQ chart and show us your
QQQ. It's
entry and
same thing
stuff.
as well, I don't think it's based off the charts, it's the option, right? It's
It's the strike price plus
yeah.
time and volatility. But the QQQ prices are just a bit different. That's all.
No, it pretty much looks the same. The charts, at least.
What was the fill? Or the strike, I should say.
The strike was I got filled at $2.15, so I'm at break even right now. Max loss is $215. Max gain is unlimited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire. You said 250?
$250.
My bad. I mean the strike. Like what price of the QQQ did it execute? Like 739, 740, 741.
740. 740.
740. Okay, yeah. So you're
Yeah.
right. You're right there. Was it in the money or it probably was in the
In the
money?
money.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Just on a paper trades this week. See
Nah,
how
facts,
good.
yeah. Facts. In the money, if you were to hit that 742, that's a $2 move on the contract. That's a nice gain there. Previous weekly high would be your draw. If you're gonna swing it, 0 DTE, you're looking for maybe just this high to be taken before the session's over, essentially. 742. Boom, boom, boom. I like how we're seeing that exhaustion here from the RTY. Let's check on like the small caps like Marvel and AMD. Those are really good at mirroring the QQQ. As you can see, AMD looks exactly like QQQ, and Marvel. Oh, Marvel starting to rip here off of that 10 a.m. low. Really nice move from Marvel.
Marvel? Are we talking
Marvel Technology.
MRVL?
Yeah, MRVL.
Oh yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one.
AMD and Marvel. AMD is looking like it might try to rally here too. If I were to use my concept, there's nothing there for that higher time frame play yet. So yeah, I'm waiting for RTY. RTY is gonna confirm that higher time frame flip back bullish, and then maybe take a paper cut, paper trade.
Yeah, if anyone chat wants to trade, today's definitely a eval day. In my opinion. Humble opinion.
Very true, bro. As you can see, the market's not doing anything. But hopefully you guys participated in the giveaway this morning. Now you can go back to bed.
Dude, that's literally my plan. Go back to bed. There's nothing going on. Come back tomorrow.
And the games will begin tomorrow. Keep your eyes on the charts around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Eastern time. Tonight. It is going down. It is going down. So let me see if I can put up a visual representation of the last time the Bank of Japan
What time is that? What time does that happen?
3 a.m. Eastern, London.
3 a.m. Tonight.
Yeah. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Typical market reactions by index. Historical market drops, such as the unwind following the BOJ tightening. Perfect here. Take a look at this, guys. Start new. Take a look at this. Copy. Where else? All right, so this is what it's showing here. What the expectation would be based on what has happened already. Shows typical market reactions by index, right? Move this over, make it bigger. All right, says historical market drops such as the unwinds following BOJ, which is the Bank of Japan tightening, have shown immediate impacts on major U.S. benchmarks. U.S. index, NASDAQ, -12 to -15%. High exposure to cheap yen funding and severe multiple compression for rising 10-year yields, right? S&P, -8 to -11%. Dow Jones, -6 to -8%. So these are the typical reactions when you see tightening by the BOJ, and they're expected to tighten very, very aggressively tonight. It could be a false alarm to the point where they don't even raise rates as high as people think they are, but they're looking to raise them to 1%. And let's go see when the last time. Last time they raised rates to 1%. All right. When was the last time they had rate hikes to 1%? AI mode. Searching. All right. The Bank of Japan last raised its benchmark interest rate to 1% in 1995. All right. How did that affect the markets in 1995? I don't know if you guys do it, but chatting with AI lately, genius. Absolutely genius, bro. Yeah, everything you're looking for. But yeah, you don't want to hype it up too much, but at the end of the day, if this ends up offering that selling pressure, right back to the downside we go.
So that would be amazing, bro.
All the wicks that we have to the downside and barely any wick to the upside here. If we don't rip up higher from this point,
This guy's in it long.
He is. Let me check him out, man. Let me check out young Benji.
Guys getting long.
Let's check out young Ben, man.
pushing.
This setup that he's in would be a good setup for like a Tuesday or Wednesday trade, not a Monday.
But I see it in a sense of, why is RTY so bearish and the others aren't? Either they're just waiting for RTY and he's right, it's gonna rip, or you're dead wrong and NASDAQ retests like a 930 open and dips lower just to fill in some gaps. You got 30-minute gaps here, 15-minute gaps. You know what I mean? So I say lower.
Yeah.
I say lower before higher. But RTY is already at that weekly open, so this might be the bottom for RTY here. And you get that SMT. So we put Ben up on the screen. This guy's hilarious. He's already in the he's already in the trade, guys. Here, let me see if I can put young Ben up there. Young Ben is one of the most entertaining little kids you can see on YouTube right now. He's kind of loopy.
That dude's literally destined for trading.
Yeah, that's young Ben buying at the top here off of that 15-minute gap fill. We'll see. Like I said, you can't really knock it at this point because RTY probably sold off as far as it's going to go, and you see that bounce off that weekly open. That's a nice, healthy move so far. It's 10:35, so maybe you see that 11 o'clock candle offer what we would call a reversal pattern, a morning star, I think it's called, where you get that doji here at 10:30, and then the next one is an engulfing move higher. But yeah, guys, man, a super chill Monday. I try to tell everyone that's new to trading, Mondays should be your lowest expectation day.
Chop, 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 chop.
Facts. But the markets are doing well today, man. Pretty green across the board. Let's see how far this can dip here.
Good morning.
Nice. I'm gonna make something to drink here, and Yeah, we're chilling. Drop a like on the stream if you guys want to see another giveaway this week. This is what you guys want, man. The giveaways make everyone happy. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna probably try to take out this 30-minute low here. 30-minute fair value gap sitting down, not too far away. And then you get that push higher. But now it also makes sense why Mondays are pretty slow when you think of options also, because of how much time plays a factor into those trades. The market or the brokers or the market makers probably make a lot of money on Mondays just by keeping the price cool and very little expansion, killing those options contracts with decay.
Yeah, how they're killing them contracts.
Because it just ranges side to side here.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
I think we should trade PM today. Oh. Yo, Rock.
Yo, what up, bro?
I am falling asleep. This is like watching paint dry, so I'm gonna head out.
Facts.
I guess, bro. I'm gonna go do some other stuff, bro. This is crazy.
I'm about to play this game on stream, see if I can get a high score while we wait. Oh, look at that. There goes some speed.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna come
joke is
back trade
actually.
PM. Oh, you get beyond for PM session?
Oh, on a Monday, bro? Why would
You
I do
never
that to myself?
know.
Nah, it's over. Like, yeah, I'm just literally we're streaming just for engagement today and you know, the
Yeah.
paper trading. Oh, I could have went over there. But it looks like these longs are starting to push here.
Nah, this is trash. Look at NQ. NQ does not want to go nowhere.
Really? Hold on, let me take a look before I get too hype over here. Let's see.
Yeah,
Oh, I just got
stuck in a range.
smacked. RTY is still chilling. Yeah, I would say probably 11 o'clock you'll see that. If, you know, that morning star where you get that doji at the bottom with a beautiful delivery candle higher.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Especially since we're holding this weekly open on the RTY, but we'll see. Like I said, guys, I'll be on until 12 today. And we're just looking to see if we get a clean paper idea. Enjoy the vibes. No real serious trading going on a Monday over here.
Yeah. Back at you tomorrow for me. Tomorrow's gonna. I'm glad I just got some tape reading in today. You know, getting a feel of price.
Yep.
You know,
If
identifying.
you do end up trading PM, are you gonna stream it or no?
Yeah. If I like where price action is, and we start seeing SMT, I'm definitely gonna stream it. I'll just hop on stream it.
All right, bet. Yeah, that'll be fire.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.
All right, bro. Later. All right, yeah. So let's see what happens on price here, man. But Young Benny, what's up with Young Ben sitting in that trade or chilling? Subway Surfer, is that what this is called? Yeah, Subway Surfer.
The inventor of Carvykti. They developed Carvykti. China-based biotech. When they first reported the data back in 2018, most of us did what everybody else was doing, just raised their eyebrows saying, no, this can't be true. 100% of patients responded and cleared their disease? No, this is all made up. Which, of course, a couple of days later, Johnson & Johnson did a big deal for them and created what drug? Carvykti. So now they're in another area, whereas instead of taking these cells out of patients, messing around with them in the lab, which takes several weeks, and putting them back into the patient, you just give them a drug that modifies their immune to access that, as well as continuing to do business with the US, Europe. Immune to access that, as well as continuing to do business with the US, Europe. Immune to access that, as well as continuing to do business with the US, Europe. Immune to access that, as well as continuing to do business with the US, Europe. Immune to access that, as well as continuing to do business with the US, Europe.
Market news and industry research. The next hour of Bloomberg Intelligence starts. Market news and industry research. The next hour of Bloomberg Intelligence starts. The next hour of Bloomberg Intelligence starts.
All right, cool. So here we go. Here we go, man. We got. Let me do this. Let me do this here. Bring that down. So yeah, we got some volume on our hands. Starting to push off of here. So what I would want to see if I were to try and draw something up here, I want to see this level get broken. All right, that's the first idea. That's the first idea. We're already breaching. Excuse me. We're already breaching on this previous 1030 move here. So I just would want to see that across the board. The buys seem to be working on the NASDAQ. SpaceX should be moving up as well. We'll see how that goes, but yeah. So if I'm truly following the upside here, I want to see this level get broken. All right, and then once that level is broken, I'm looking for a pullback. All right, yeah, that'll be clean. Let's see if that happens, or let's see if price does something like this where we don't take that high and then we breach the lows here across the board, showing that interest in lower over here. It's a long way to go, so I doubt if this ends up turning around and taking this low. But we'll see what happens here. You got that. You got this. You got that. And then you have this low right here. Make this one black. Boom, boom, boom. All right, yeah, make this one black. So yeah, the idea would be a continuation higher. Once we show interest in higher over here on the RTY, I would anticipate this to try and catch back up. Same idea from Friday, I want to say. Friday was a really good trade. Same concept. That and then here. Nice. All right, yeah. And look at the RTY catch up here. Oh, yes. That is what you call fire. That is what you call pretty fire. Yeah, so just waiting for this level to break here. And then once that level breaks, I'm looking for a simple break, pullback, continuation. There's a massive bearish gap here, so naturally you're going to see some selling pressure at some point from this gap. And then once you see that selling pressure fail, I'll be looking to enter to go higher. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is very clean. And look what's going to be left behind here. You're going to get this 15-minute bullish gap. And this is where I'm anticipating the indexes to pull back into. Would make this trade really clean. Notice it's 11 o'clock, which is pretty typical for the moves lately. 11:30 has been really, really hot. All right, cool. So yeah, that'll be nice. Nice. So yeah, that's the game plan, man. You want to see the buyers show that sense of control, right? And then once that's confirmed, you look for that pullback and you look to get a discounted entry on the same idea, right? So this would need to start picking up the pace here. Really clean, really clean. All right, guys, it is officially past 12. All right, and what's all my music? There it is. Okay. It's past 12, and as you can see, there's been no real break and retest that makes sense for me. I look for 3 different assets to be in sync with the trend. RTY is pushing opposite. Let's see what YM did today just to take a glimpse at the price action. So if we go back to 10 a.m., 9:30, we sweep those lows at 9:30. So let's see what happens over here at 9:30. 9:30 does not sweep the lows. So maybe YM, hold on, YM, let's see here. If I put YM side by side with let's say ES, let's see if it gives you a play here. Let's see if it gives you a play here. Let's see. All right, yeah, so I'm not seeing nothing. I'm gonna jump off stream and I'll be back tomorrow. So y'all be Y'all be careful in these markets, man. I'm out of here. Later.